Hey, what's up everyone? This is DCSG 81 and today we'll take a look at this latest John Wick Chapter 2 from Medicom Mafex. Okay, so this is the John Wick Chapter 2. I skipped the first one because I kind of prefer this look even better. So and most of all is because of this dog here. I wanted a 112 dog for a very long time. This looks like a perfect choice. So without further ado, let's take a look at the box. Okay, so from the box we have the usual window that we can see the figures inside, whether there's any missing accessories but you can't see the hands. The hands is hidden right below here, but at least you can see that if you are given two similar head or a different one. So from here we can see the clean look of Keanu Reeves and then here we have the very cool battle damage look holding the handguns, and here we have the clean look of him holding the shotguns. And of course right behind we have all the possible poses that you can see, and the very epic pencil killing hands that you can see. And of course we have some information here. Here is the address for the Medicom. In case you have anything you want to find them, yeah, you can go to the Japan in Tokyo. Sorry, Tokyo in Japan. Okay, without further ado, let's open it up. Okay, so this is the figure right out of the box. I'm just joking. Okay, so here it is. Okay, so okay, I have not removed the plastic that you can see. This is really fresh out of the oven, so you can see they have plastics all over. I think just to make sure that the black coats doesn't the paint of the black coat doesn't just go over the white ones, the white shirts. But this also got me wonder whether what if over time will it get the paint, will it get smeared on the white shirts, or is just because they want to make sure it doesn't happen because it's fresh out of the factory. Yeah, so yep, I got it off. I hope it doesn't happen. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, so of course this is just one of the clean head that we can see. Okay, very good, I must say. Pretty impressed with it. Actually the first one, the chapter 1, I find the Keanu actually looking pretty okay, so I thought, okay, let's hope that the second one will be better. So this one actually looks kind of good, although there are some angles that it doesn't look like Keanu. Okay, but overall I think it's a pretty solid head sculpt. Then you can see the coat is actually pretty well made. It's like a two-piece. They didn't make it like stick on it, it's that you can't move it, so it's actually movable. Pretty cool. You can have some, you know, some wind blowing like kind of poses. Okay, something like this, holding the guns, of course. Yep. So the tie is stick to the shirt over here. This piece here is movable. Okay, and the pants is pretty well done. Okay, and the shoe looking very good. Okay, I just can't stop looking at his face. He's looking pretty well. Okay, so we'll take a look at the articulations. Okay, so for the articulations, we can pretty much move the head anywhere we wanted to. The hair doesn't really hinder the articulations. We can look up pretty much, of course looking down pretty much, left, right, no problem. The neck is movable as well, and for the hand there's no swivel or any sort, so but you can still move it pretty much 360 degree. There's a double joint elbow. Okay, and the hands move as well, of course. And the body here, torso actually is 2 articulations, pretty standard. You can bend down pretty much, and of course you can also turn up pretty much, but of course there will be a gap here, and of course it comes out if you, okay, just put it back in. Okay, so I push it too much apparently. So okay, she can arc back pretty much, but it doesn't show any hole. Just now it shows because it's already loosened. Now I put it back, it seems fine. Okay, so there's a, I believe there's a, not sure, yeah, there's a very little pull down that you can see right here. Very little compared to the s.h.figuarts. Yeah, so you can pull down a little for more articulations. Like, okay, it doesn't go that far, but at least it's more than 90. Then there's a, I think this is a single joint knee that he can at least perform a 90 degrees bend for maybe like bending on the floor. Okay, and there's a movement on the leg as well. There's a ball joint, if I'm not wrong. Okay, can move pretty much, and of course there's a toe hinge, very much toe hinge. Yeah, it so much that it looks unnatural, like a broken feet. Okay, but it works very well. Can he do a split? Let me see. Not very much, just like this. Okay, and the legs comes off. Okay, I think I put it too much. So it's not broken. It's very easy to put it back. No worries. Yep, that's all. So let's look into the articulations. I'm sorry, the accessories. Okay, as for the accessories, we can see here. So we have a pair of relaxed hand that comes on the figure itself, right out of the box. And then we have a pair of fist hands. And I noticed that his left hand have a ring there. Can you see? Yeah, looks pretty cool. And then we have a pair of right hands of gun building hands. And this one is for holding the shotgun. Okay, but unfortunately, they don't give the left hand for the like this one, the gun building hands. So it's only on the right hand. The left hand doesn't. If we have 2 hands, left and right, then it will be cool, like he's holding 2 guns at the same time. Okay, and then the next one is the infamous pencil holding hands. There's a pencil there, looking quite detailed, as small as it is. Okay, very nice. Okay, so oops, so this is very nice. Okay, I like this one. And then we have this left hand for I don't know what is it for actually. There's nothing for him to hold unless you have other accessory like something that you can put into, like a stick or something for him to hold. Okay, then we come to there's a very detailed shotguns, but these guns are as detailed as it is, it doesn't have any movable parts. Okay, it's looking very cool, and I don't know why there's a bullet sticking out outside. Maybe it's to shows that when he fire it, the, you know how the shield actually come out from these gold color things. I don't know, I'm not a gun expert. And then we have a machine guns with this thing to wrap around. It's very cool. Okay, again, it's very detailed, but there isn't any movable parts at all. Okay, that's pretty unfortunate. You can see they even painted the bullets here. Very cool. Okay, so we have 2 handguns, a bigger one and a smaller one. So they don't have any movable parts like the ones from the damn toy soldier. Okay, so next we have this. I believe this is my favorite. It's actually the so-called the injured face, and he looks very much like Keanu. I think this one actually they nailed it on this head. Actually, it's pretty much the same one. Let's compare. Yeah. So they make the hair come down a bit and painted some bloods, and the eyes is actually looking to the left. If you notice, it's not looking straight like this one. So this is a very good hit, I would say. At least they don't just, you know, give an interchangeable face like what s.h.figuarts usually do. So they give a complete head. So you can put this head onto something else if you want to. I mean, onto some other body. And what else did we meet? Oh, the dog. Okay. Oops, wrong dog. Okay, so this is the dog. I actually thought it's more like a statue, but I was wrong because it does have a movable part, which is the head. You can, the head is actually, there's a joint, I believe, for the head. Let's see. Yep. So there's a joint for the head to move around. Looking pretty good. Yep. But the legs are not movable. Yep. And the way they sculpted it is like it's walking. You can see. So it's very cool. I really love this dog. Okay. So next, let's go to the size comparison. Oh, before I forgot, they also comes with the usual stand from Mafex. Okay, so this is the one. Okay, so first of all, I will compare him with the latest s.h.figuarts Iron Man Mark 85, as well as the s.h.figuarts Iron Spider from Infinity War. So you can see he's scaled pretty well with the Iron Man, but this spider is well known for his shorter size, so he looks pretty tiny. But it's okay, he's a teenager. And next, we'll compare him with the Marvel Legend Captain America as well as the Marvel Legend Ghost Rider. So as usual, the Marvel Legends tends to be bigger in scale, so but he's still comparable, not too small. Okay, so he's looking pretty okay. And right up next, I'll compare him with the same brands. Both are from Mafex as well. This is the comic accurate one and only Iron Spider, which have 3 spider claws instead of 4 because I actually broke one, but it looks pretty good just having 3 of them. Okay, and this is also my favorite Heath Ledger Joker. And right up next, we have the Damn Toy Soldier, the Assaulter, and also the I think it's the Breacher, if I'm not wrong. So they scale pretty well with the Mafex John Wick. And lastly, I'll compare him with this Figma body from Figma Goro and with the Tony Stark Mark IV head. I actually tried to put the other head of Keanu onto this body, but apparently it doesn't fit at all because the neck is too big for the heads to go in. But I'm actually surprised that Figma, this body is actually much taller than the Mafex, because Figma tends to be smaller in general, but this time apparently this man in suit is much taller version, so it looks pretty odd. Okay, so my final verdict for this figure is actually I would say average, maybe around 7.5 out of 10. Is because it's looking overall it's looking very good, especially the head. I would say both the head looks pretty well done, but the body also is looking very good. In terms of scale also is pretty okay. The reason why I'm giving it such a average score is because just now when I try to play with it, the hands actually drop off pretty easily. Yep, as you can see, even when I try to just move it around, it just drop off and then it just come apart. You can see. So it's not broken or anything, just that you can see it's pretty easy to come off. Okay. Yep. So this is why I'm giving it such a low score. Okay, and apparently it only happens to the right hand. I'm not sure whether is it the same problem amongst the rest of the figure. Of course, I hope it's just an isolated case. Yeah, but for mine it's pretty easy to come off. Okay, but for the left arm it seems to be okay so far. Okay, so which is why I'm giving it a 7.5. Otherwise it would be easily a 8 or 9 score, because when just now I just tried okay, so the legs also come off pretty easily. Okay, so this is okay, I hope it doesn't happen anymore. Okay, so if it's not for the dogs, this dog, I will probably give him maybe a 6 already. So yep, I hope you like this video. Yep, and click the like button if you like it, and give me any comments if you'd like to know more, or if you'd like to correct me on anything that I said. And of course, subscribe to my channel as I have new video up almost every day. Until then, I'll speak to you soon. Bye.